Hey, so back in the
Wow,
days,
thank you.
well, with the untimely passing of Biggie, everybody thought like Bad Boy, on the outside looking in, thought Bad Boy was gonna fold like how Death Row did when Pac got killed and when Snoop and Dre left. Diddy was able to adapt to the times and like he had a mean lineup. It was you, Black Rob, Mace, Faith Evans, 112, Carl Thomas, Shine, Loon, Total, Mario Wine, just to name a few.
Right.
Y'all was like half
Right.
R&B, half hip hop. Like, did egos ever collide and stop the task at hand, or y'all were just focused on, hey, we got to get it, we got to keep the business going, we trying to eat, keep us on top?
Yeah, nah, I mean, it wasn't never a problem with that in Bad Boy. You know what I mean? Especially from my experience, and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for most, for the the roster, man, because we all understood that we had our own thing. You know what I mean? That we was dealing with something that was like it was kind of like the pinnacle of good music.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just the entity that we were involved when we were involved with. We knew that we had to make the best music we could make. You know what I mean? So it really wasn't time to. We didn't have time to worry about each other. You know what I mean? We had to, we just had to make the best music we could make for our projects. You know what I'm saying? And it trickled out into how we dealt with each other. You know what I mean? It was just always like love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we tried to accent each other. And that was just, yeah, that's just how that went, you know?
One team, one fight.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real deal,
One team, one fight, man. So my brother just ran down an incredible roster and everything like that, man. So you've been in the studio with the majority, of not all of them. Can you tell us some memorable experiences you had in the studio?
Oh
Or
man.
or it'd be like, no, what happens in the studio stays.
See what had happened was
Yeah, I mean we had a lot of experiences, man. One of the memorable times I had a lot of memorable times in the studio with Black Rob.
Yeah,
your
You know what I'm
I
homeboy.
saying?
know it's your
Mm-hmm.
man. I know it's
Yeah,
your
you know what I'm saying? Like we used to, be at the studio with each other so much, you know what I'm saying? So, it was just stuff that, that I see from the music that came out, it's stories about that I remember. It might not be things that, you would think is memorable, like as far as like, some things that happen, but it's just when you listen to the music, I remember what was going on that day and things of that nature and what happened that day. Like for instance, on the Let's Get It song, you know what I mean? The reason why Black Rob was on it was because, we had, regular thing. Yo, he came to my crib, yo, Dep, what's up? Yo, let's just ride around, you know what I mean? That's how we used to do, yo, I got the studio later on. I said, yo, Rob, yeah, I got the studio too. I gotta be down there in like, a couple of hours. Let's just go down there together. You know what I'm saying? So we was down there and I pulled the song up that I had to work on, Let's Get It. And he was like, wow, he's like, yo, that's fire, Dep. Yo, I'm feeling, he was like, yo, I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, man, yo, that's me. So I did my rhyme and all of that. And when I came out the booth, he was like, yo, I gotta get on that. He was like, yo, let me just go in the booth. He said, yo, let me ad-lib that. I was like, word? He was like, yeah, let me ad-lib that. You know what I mean? So he went in there, and that's why, the stuff you hear on it in the beginning, when he was like, said I'm a Rottweiler, and, and the Rottweiler, you know what I mean?
No,
That
finish
was
what
just,
Finish said, because I need to know what he said, man. I don't got
oh,
to
he
know that
said,
last part. I know
that
he
was,
said I'm a Rottweiler.
yeah, that was from the Reservoir Dog movie.
Ah,
When one of the dudes knocked on the door, and he said I'm a Rottweiler, and I'm from the Bartholomew House of Rock, something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
that
why
and
you
that's what
following
it,
up with that? Get
yeah,
smack
and that
serious.
yeah,
One of the
Rob
hardest
was just he
intros.
was ill like that. You know what I'm saying? He was a joke. He was a jokester when he wanted to be. So he used to just wild out on the mic and just say stuff. So we just wound up keeping everything.
man,
But yeah, that was one of the, yeah, R.I.P. my bro, man. That's my brother,
Indeed.
you know?